Hi everyone, in today's video we're heading to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia's biggest and boldest city. It's one of the fastest growing cities in Asia and it surprised me in the best ways. What makes it so special is how perfectly the different cultures blend together. Malay, Chinese, Indian, it's all here. You'll see it in the stunning architecture and taste it in the food. We're talking historic landmarks, glitzy malls, vibrant street markets, and some of the best street food I've ever had. In this video, I'll take you through the city's must-see attractions, show you where to shop in Kuala Lumpur's top malls, and share all the delicious food we tried, from local favorites to sweet surprises. Plus, I'll throw in a few practical tips you don't want to miss. So if you're curious about what's really like to experience Kuala Lumpur, stick around. Alright, let's jump into the main attractions, and of course we're starting with the most iconic one, the Petronas Twin Towers. In the heart of Kuala Lumpur city centre, you can't miss them. They were once the tallest buildings in the world until 2004. And they still hold the record as the tallest twin towers. Whether you see them during the day or at night, there is something so striking about their design. And if you're around in the evening, don't miss the musical fountain show at the base. It usually starts around 8 p.m. The whole area around the towers is super lively. Parks, fountains, shoppings, and lots of spots to just sit back and enjoy the skyline. Next up is one of my personal favorites, the beautiful, colorful Tin Hu Temple, perched on a hill just outside the city center. It's one of the oldest and largest Chinese temples in Southeast Asia. It's dedicated to the sea goddess and it blends Buddhist, Taoist, and traditional Chinese elements all in one vibrant place. The temple has 6 levels you can explore, with lantern-lined paths and this peaceful atmosphere. Fun fact, it's actually a popular spot for Chinese weddings, and you might even catch a couple having their marriage blessed while you're there. If you can, try to visit around sunset. The view over the city as it starts to light up is absolutely worth it. Another spot that really shows off Kuala Lumpur's cultural mix is Jalan Masjid India, also known as Little India. It's one of the city's oldest districts and an important part of KL's Indian heritage. It's loud, colorful, and full of life. The streets are lined with market stalls selling bright saris, glittering gold, aromatic spices, and of course, super tempting Indian sweets and snacks. But if you're looking to switch up the vibe and dive into a spiritual experience, you don't want to miss the iconic Batu Caves. About half an hour drive from the city center, these natural limestone caves and temples are closely tied to Hindu traditions and have been an important pilgrimage site for generations. The caves are dedicated to the Hindu god of war, and at the entrance you'll find his golden statue towering 43 meters high, the second tallest statue of a Hindu deity in the world. And as you make your way up the 272 rainbow-colored steps, the monkeys there can be pretty cheeky. They may snatch water bottles, sunglasses, and even bags from visitors. So if you're carrying anything, keep a close eye on it. For the best panoramic view of Kuala Lumpur, KL Tower, or Menara Kuala Lumpur, is the place to go. It's one of the tallest freestanding towers in the world, and honestly, after trying a few different viewpoints around the city, this one definitely wins. From the top, you get this sweeping 360-degree view that stretches right across the city. It's pretty breathtaking. There's an indoor observation deck at 276 meters if you prefer a calmer view, but if you're feeling brave, head up to the outdoor sky deck at 300 meters. Now let's take a little step back in time with one of KL's most beautiful colonial era landmarks, the Sultan Abdul Samad building. Built during British rule, it was originally used as a government office, but now it stands as this reminder of the city's history, with its unique Moorish-style architecture and giant clock tower. Right in front of it is Merdeka Square, a place that holds a really special meaning for Malaysians. This is where the country's independence was officially declared. After all the city buzz, for a little breather, let's go to Perdana Botanical Garden. It's one of the best green escapes in Kuala Lumpur, with landscaped gardens, shady forest patches, and beautiful little lakes, all just a short ride from the city center. It's a lovely spot to walk around, reset, and just enjoy some quiet. Until we had a surprise guest, a giant water monitor casually strolling across the path, and that's when my reptile phobia kicked in and I made a very fast exit. I also had the KL Forest Eco Park on my list. It's supposed to be great, but knowing there might be more of those scaly friends hanging around, that one got checked off the list from a safe distance. Now let's talk shopping, and if you're into that, Pavilion is the place to be. It's got 10 floors and over 700 stores. This is Kuala Lumpur's go-to shopping destination, where you will find a mix of high-end fashion, high street brands, plus tons of restaurants and bars. One of the coolest things we found was Tokyo Street, a Japan-themed corner of the mall with authentic Japanese restaurants and specialty stores. It's like stepping into a little slice of Tokyo right in the middle of KL. While exploring, I even picked up the cutest spare keychain to hang on my handmade crochet bag. Next up, Berjaya Times Square, a mall that's not just about shopping, it's about the full experience. What really makes it stand out is the indoor theme park right inside the mall. It's home to Malaysia's largest indoor roller coaster. Between the shopping, dining, and rides, it's a fun mix of everything you need for a day of adventure. Located right at the base of the iconic Petronas Twin Towers is Surya KLCC, a sleek 6-story shopping center. It's the perfect spot to grab a bite after the visit of the towers, with plenty of restaurants and cafes to choose from. And no trip to Surya KLCC is complete without a stroll through KLCC Park. It's lush green space right outside, complete with a children's playground, a wading pool for toddlers, and jogging tracks. If you're looking for a more relaxed shopping experience, Sunway Velocity Mall is a favorite among locals. It's got a great food court with a variety of options, plus plenty of restaurants and cafe spots to chill at. It's one of those places that's perfect for an indoor walk with different activities spread throughout the mall to keep you entertained. The vibe here is much more laid back compared to some of the bigger malls, but it's definitely worth a stop if you want to mix shopping with a cozy atmosphere. I was spending some working days remotely from cafe shops here and I loved it. I enjoyed a refreshing iced matcha at Cafe Bean and Tea Leaf, which made the whole working experience even better. Another great spot for a bit of leisure and social time is My Town Mall. It's a favorite for locals looking for a chill day out. The mall has everything you need for a relaxing visit, from tasty food courts to cafes where you can hang out and catch up with friends. It's the kind of places that's perfect for strolling around, grabbing a bite, or just enjoying some downtime in between your adventures in the city. But if I had to pick a favorite shopping spot in Kuala Lumpur, it would be definitely the Exchange TRX. This sparkling new complex feels like a whole new experience on its own. It's home to over 400 of the world's leading brands, including Malaysia's very first Apple store, and the entire place feels luxurious, modern, and incredibly well designed. One of the things that really makes it stand out is the beautiful rooftop sky garden, a peaceful escape with over 900 trees, lush greenery, and walking paths that make you forget you're in the middle of a busy city. Let's talk about the real highlight of Kuala Lumpur, the food. And if you're a foodie, Jalan Alor is a must visit. This bustling food street is officially one of the busiest in the world, stretching 500 meters and packed with an incredible variety of dishes. From grilled satay to spicy noodles, you'll find a little bit of everything here, all served right from the street side stalls with that authentic local vibe. One of the things that really stands out about Kuala Lumpur's food scene is just how affordable eating out is. Honestly, eating out is often way cheaper than cooking at home. I did try to cook a few healthy meals myself, but it ended up being a bit pricier than expected. The variety in grocery stores here is incredible. You can find every kind of fruit, snack, and ingredient you could imagine, but one thing that I didn't quite love was the overuse of plastic, especially in grocery markets. Everything is wrapped up in plastic, which feels a bit wasteful. Now let's talk about the amazing dishes we actually tried and fell in love with during our time in Kuala Lumpur. First up, nasi lemak. This is a local Malay dish with coconut rice, served with sides like fried chicken, sambal, peanuts, and hard-boiled eggs. It's an absolute must-try. Next, we had a traditional Chinese clay pot. This rice casserole was cooked with all sorts of flavors and ingredients, giving it a rich, hearty taste. And of course, no trip to Malaysia is complete without tea tarik, which is a pulled tea. A black tea mixed with milk and spices. It's creamy, sweet, and definitely something you have to try at least once. These dishes are just a glimpse into the delicious variety of food that makes Kuala Lumpur's food scene so unique. At one of the restaurants we visited, the waitress kindly asked us to leave a Google review. It was super easy, we just scanned the QR code and were taken straight to the review page. Just a simple, modern way to share our feedback. Another thing I really liked here is how food samples are displayed. It's quite common in Kuala Lumpur and they look so realistic and delicious, almost making you want to order right off the display. Before we wrap up, I just wanted to mention how much of an influence Korean culture has here in Malaysia. You can really feel it in the beauty standards, fashion and makeup trends. Everything from skincare routines to clothing styles is heavily inspired by Korean aesthetics, which I absolutely love. And speaking of skincare, I couldn't help but notice these super cute skincare vending machines around the city. It's such a unique and fun touch. We also tried a Korean style photo booth where we played around with accessories and got some cute souvenir photos from the trip. A few more things I wanted to share. Personally, I didn't find Kuala Lumpur very walkable compared to Europe, even though the public transportation is affordable and easy to use. Grab, which is like the Uber here, was a much better option for me. It's super affordable, especially if you're not traveling alone, and really practical. Also, during the monsoon season, the weather can be dramatic with heavy rains and thunderstorms, usually in the afternoon. But don't worry, they pass quickly. The rest of the time, it can be really hot and humid. A few practical tips before we finish up. Malaysia uses the Malaysian ringgit, and €1 is roughly equal to 5 ringgits. If you're traveling here, you'll need adapters because Malaysia uses Type G electrical outlets. Also, just a heads up, driving here is one of the left side on the road, so keep that in mind if you're renting a car. That's it for our KL adventure. We had an amazing time exploring the city and loved living like a local for about a month while working remotely. I hope this video gave a little taste of what to expect. If you're heading here soon, I'm sure you'll love it. Thanks so much for watching and see you in the next one.